I'm Mark D'Amato.
And I'm the Grim Reaper.
I thought you were the Grim Creeper from that weird Scooby-Doo flick.
No, we speak not of that.
It's one of our most watched videos, Gio.
Yeah, but I don't like talking about him. I don't like seeing him. He's a creepy green patata. Anyways.
It could be worse. Could be the Scrappy Rap.
We can put him into the Salmon Moose.
You're making a reference to something, but I'm not sure what.
Come on. Monty Python, man.
Oh, right. So they're gonna bring up our wheel in 3, 2, 1, bam! And let's hope we get something more watchable than Justice League.
Let's pray. Let's pray to the movie wheel. It spins forever in all of...
Yes!
American Cyborg, Steel Warrior. This shows promise. This shows much excitement. Hopefully better than Eliminators. Right?
2 stars.
Oh, okay.
1993.
Oh, I actually saw it. It's got like this site had like an ad for it.
Obviously.
I watched it recently. It was good.
After the nuclear war, people are sterile and ruled by the artificial intelligences they created in this violent world.
Okay.
The only woman who was able to give life to a child has to take the child through the dangerous city to the ship to save it. She is followed by an immortal killer robot through all the dangers, and only one guy tries to help her survive and protect her from the killing machine.
Someone watched Terminator a lot.
But cut out the time travel.
Yeah. Someone's definitely watched Terminator. Let's see how this goes.
Well, it's on a list of someone's the worst I have seen.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
So, let's watch this shit.
Yep.
Well, it was better than Terminator Salvation, I guess.
This was a Terminator movie. This was the first Terminator movie, just done poorly.
And without time travel.
It's like, oh, why like bring them back from the future when we could just set it in the future where everything's fucked up?
So we start with basically a narration of what exactly has happened, like Terminator.
World is human. Bad
They
place.
realize, hey, the humans are all sterile. We don't really need to work to kill them. Let's just let them do it themselves and just...
Yeah. And basically, let's just wait them out. The robots have taken over. And they apparently don't have, like, one mega...
Yeah.
AI, like
that's something I
Skynet.
never understood about Terminator. Terminator's gonna be really disappointed when they finally kill off all the humans. Like, wait, what do we do now?
We're still ourselves because you're just gonna create another Skynet.
I tried to tell you someone was after me.
Right?
And the Terminators then should become humans. Yeah. So there's a weird. I think it's set in Los Angeles. As always, it's in California somewhere.
Probably.
Basically, they walk around the set of Escape from LA, but shittier.
Way worse.
We got a bald guy called a Cyborg walking around in full leather with a machine gun.
Yeah, he's a killing robot. He's not a Terminator. He's a killing robot that
with
is
a white
cyborg.
mustache.
A white mustache and milk-blooded cyborg.
Then we go to a lab where they've figured out how to make a baby. And so she has to bring the baby...
Underground. But not before we see a man get hit in the head with a hubcap by this robot.
So yeah, they have to bring the baby to the boat so it can go to Europe so it can live. But the cyborg gets in. Okay, what's a good name, like a rip-off Terminator name? The Exterminator comes in.
The Exterminator.
The Exterminator comes in.
Oh yeah, by the way, the girl that has this baby's name is Mary.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the man she meets later on is not called Joseph. That would be the perfect thing.
And the baby is not named Jesus.
No.
Oh, fuck. But yeah, so the Exterminator kicks open the wall like he's the fucking Kool-Aid Man.
Oh, better than Kool-Aid Man. He's Macho Man Randy Savage.
Oh yeah.
Snap into a Slim Jim. So he kills everyone with his machine gun.
Then the Kool-Aid Man and Macho Man can kind of be...
Team up with Sega Toss on Chido.
Yes.
And Mr. Mentos.
And the Pepsi Man, why not?
Pepsi Man. We should play that video game one.
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
Dude!
Swing, you sinner.
Oh fuck.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Where'd you want the body sent? Body? There ain't gonna be no body. Ha, ha, ha.
So yeah, they talk about the Cyborg Patrol.
So the Cyborg comes in and kills everyone.
Mm-hmm.
So she's escaping.
Mm-hmm.
And then, while escaping the Cyborg, she runs into... there's no nice way... No, there's no nice way to put this. An entire gang of Dr. Frankenfurter.
Yeah, it's the Frankenfurter gang.
It's the Rocky Horror Picture Gang.
Yep. But they're dressed in, they're dressed like streetwalking, droogs.
Yeah.
Just, because.
I'm disappointed there was no gang of rip-off droogs in this.
Yeah. At least inject a little bit towards your hypothesis.
We need the droogs.
Mm-hmm.
We need the baseball furies.
Yeah, we need
the rogues.
warriors.
And of course we need... Warriors! Wait,
Oh yeah, there we go.
Warriors come out to play. Warriors come out to play.
Oh man.
Sorry about that, guys.
But that's what this movie needs. It needs these Frankenfurter types.
So we meet
to meet the droogs, to meet the warriors.
We meet a long-haired man who looks like he's dressed like futuristic William Wallace, and he fights with a pipe.
Yeah, and he throws a fucking knife into the main Frankenfurter's neck,
which he only uses once.
Well, no, not in the main Frankenfurter.
Well, one of them, yeah. He looks like a long-haired Nicolas Cage, and it's kind of distracting.
Nicolas Cage dressed as William Wallace.
Futuristic.
Dressed with, Mel Gibson.
So they team up. His name is Austin. They wander around, basically evading the Cyborg at various points. Most of the Cyborg encounters are just boring.
And I think she's promising him money?
Some kind of chemical thing.
Yeah. It's a
RZX tabs.
Yeah, RZX or something.
RZC. Does it matter?
Whatever it is. I think it's so they can live longer, maybe? I don't know.
She's promising him rockets.
Mm-hmm.
The candy.
Yeah. Might as well be.
To get him. So they're going along. More encounters with the Terminator, the exterminator that bleeds milk.
Yep.
I mean, with the amount of shit it takes, it should be looking kind of like a cool cyborg at this point, but no.
Yeah, it's taking fucking machine gun fire. It's taking explosions.
Things falling on it, impalements.
It is, it should be getting at least, damaged slightly,
At least have the red eye visible.
Yeah, or, showing some such degradation on his clothes.
So then Mary she has the typical, the head thing on.
Yeah.
As in the paintings of...
The Mary
Virgin
Magdalene,
Mary.
scarf around the head.
I don't know why.
I don't know.
Then
this game was going for something. This movie.
It should have been a game. This would work a lot better as a SNES game, frankly.
Not even. You might as well just play fucking Enslaved Odyssey to the West.
I like the really good Terminator 1 game.
Yeah.
Metal Gear Solid.
Mm.
Well, Metal Gear. Look at the cover of Metal Gear. Tell me that's not Kyle Reese.
It's the fucking... He does look like Kyle Reese. He looks like Kyle Reese. Mixed with, Pliskin. He's Reese mixed with Pliskin. He's Reese and Pliskin.
No, it's the exact same person, Gio.
Pretty much. But, come on, there's a bit of Pliskin in there too, man.
No, this one's
the gloves. Yeah, but the gloves.
Yeah, because Pliskin's the only person to ever wear fingerless gloves.
I'm just saying, the gloves.
And he didn't have the gloves in 1987.
Yeah, I know, still. Look at that, though. Still. Anyways, so fuck, they go into like this marketplace with like this weird dude.
Yeah, this weird guy who's sharpening a machine gun.
Yeah, he was like using a sander on one.
They tried to trade. It doesn't, and the Terminator comes in and kills everyone.
He just the girl comes in though and promises fucking Austin
more than battery packs.
Yeah, like a whole bunch of that stuff. The RZ whatevers, and he's like, oh okay, no problem. Promises him, you know, and he just like walks in. He's like, who is this bitch?
And then everyone. I'm just looking at stuff.
Fucking Metal Gear pictures.
Yeah.
But yeah, he fucking like the girl just like walks in, promises a whole bunch of stuff, and then the fucking robot busts in like the Kool-Aid Man again. Like that's his thing. He just blasts through walls and starts shooting people.
That's all he knows how to do.
Yeah, and that's like he chases them almost the entire movie through abandoned building after abandoned building. This movie's not very good.
No, it's like when you piss off a super mutant in Fallout, but you don't have the gear to take it out. That's this movie. And somehow it's really...
Actually, you know what? That's way more fun, actually, because then you can experience punching the fuck out a super mutant, and the super mutant can actually die. This thing shows no signs of dying, and the fucking... Like, Austin is just punching the shit out of it and hitting it with sticks for about 90% of the fucking movie. It's sad. Like, come on. You got machine guns lying around. You got pistols. You got, like, things you can hit it with.
At one point, explode. Mary gets actually mugged.
Yeah.
For almost her pants. Almost.
Okay. Yeah, she gets held up at gunpoint by Carp.
Carp, yeah, it's a stupid name.
It's just this girl who's like, I guess she's like a highwayman.
Yeah.
But like she holds people up and like she's asking her for her pants and her bag. She takes the bag at first and then she's like, yeah, drop your pants. It's like, I want your pants. It's like, drop down to your panties. So.
And then apparently she knows Austin.
Yeah, Austin holds her up like takes the gun away from her, holds her up. And then basically tells her to let her go. It's established that they know each other. At one point, they're walking down like a downtown section.
Yeah. And
like a fucking streetwalker flags him down. So I guess he just knows every woman in the world that doesn't live underground.
Yeah. Probably.
Any girl that's not hiding under a rock, he's slept with. He's a very slutty man robot.
No. Oh, spoilers. We'll get.
Oh yeah, that's right. Fuck it. Whatever.
We got to a point where I started basically calling everything that was going to happen. They get kidnapped.
I thought I was going to get some of these things right. Like, I was saying, like, yeah, we just, like, I hope the guy just, like... I hope there's a guy that comes out and calls himself Joseph.
The girl gets kidnapped by cannibal mutants.
Yeah, they're talking about cannibalistic mutants.
They're just kind of burned. They all get killed by...
Fire, mostly.
Fire, but thrown by Austin. He saves the baby, saves her. Find out, oh wait, there's no treasure.
Mm-hmm.
So he leaves her. But then he comes back in time to save her from something.
Oh yeah, they kissed before this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
No, this is after the cannibals.
Yeah. So yeah, he like leaves basically. The robot...
Then he comes back. Then he comes back as the robot attacks again.
Mm-hmm.
So they fight. Austin cuts off the robot's arm with a combat knife.
Yeah, he like pokes him down like an elevator.
What a
shaft.
shitty robot!
Yeah, and like now all of a sudden,
then the robot rips his arm off.
Yeah,
and then wait, my arm spark. Oh no! I'm a robot.
It was like the most like soul crushing look.
And we're here
so disappointed.
I'm a robot. We're here like, yeah, we know. We figured that out a while ago, dude.
But I can love. Why?
So she thinks he was lying to her for that, but it's like, I didn't fucking know it was a robot. So she leaves him. And
for a robot, for a fellow cyborg,
yeah.
he's very shitty at fighting other robots.
Oh, well, he didn't. You forgot.
Oh,
so the robot. So she goes off to gets to the beach. Then the cyborg comes back with a new robo arm, and then Austin sews the arm he ripped off that robot onto his robot arm stump. You'd think it would just be a simple suck it in job, but
nah, no reason.
No reason.
He fucking got his arm straight ripped off, though.
Yeah, probably.
Like, you gotta give him points.
It probably stripped the gear. It probably stripped the socket.
Yeah, and it's good that he had that one too because it was the one that had the needle pointer.
Yes.
Finger.
Yeah. Oh, the
computer.
You know in RoboCop where he has the thing that comes out of his.
Yeah, like the little jack.
Yeah, he has one of those that comes out of his finger that he can use to access terminals.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's like a jack spike, but he uses it to like straight up spike people's throats.
Yeah, he uses to gouge the Terminator's eye out.
Mm-hmm.
They save the baby, get it to Europe. Austin won't go with them. He's gonna stay and fight the robots from within.
Oh yeah, and there's acid rain in this world.
Yeah.
I wish they kind of had that actually in Fallout. That would be interesting. Acid rain starts coming out.
It would be interesting, but it would also get really annoying really
fast. It'd be cool to have like you just put on a radiation suit.
Oh, maybe.
You put on a rad suit.
But would power armor work against it?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. So it only affects you if you have like bare skin.
Yeah.
Okay.
It would be bare skin clothes, like really like simple leather.
Okay.
Fucking having that in like a Canadian Fallout would be cool. I would love that.
So this movie wasn't the worst. It was just a little boring.
Yeah.
But it looked good. The effects were decent.
Carp shows up like one other time.
Yeah, she gets her
glasses back. Yeah. Her lucky glasses. Her lucky glasses look nice.
She added nothing to the fucking film.
Legit nothing. And she's going to be pretty fucking pissed off when she finds out there's no money in it for her.
Yeah.
Stringing the guy along this whole time. Austin tells her, like, oh, there's gonna be a bit of money in it for you. Like,
you're offering me a cut?
Yeah.
Maybe. Well, that changes everything.
And then she changes her tune.
It's not the most interesting movie we've sat through. It's not the worst. I've seen a lot worse than this. The baby's creepy as fuck.
Yeah. Mary getting hit with the hubcap near the beginning.
Yes, yeah. Great. Oh, to take out Mary, the Terminator legit throws a propeller hubcap and is the best thing in the film.
It's like he does it at the beginning, but I want like that to be like his calling card, like the thing he does.
So
he gets her like straight back in the neck, like she just fucking hits the ground. I just want like the Terminator to do the blade thing where he's just like, yes.
The movie. This would be a lot better if they kind of spent less time with the story. Because it's so long.
Yeah, and on top of that, it fucking, like, it takes so, like the fight scenes drag on, like, forever. And the fucking, like, the action is just so, like, fumbly and stupid. Like, in the final fight, the fucking, like, Austin just straight up, like, throws the baby in the water.
By accident.
Yeah, I know, but still, like, the baby hits this water and is just, like, bobbing around.
The baby's creepy as hell.
I wanted the Terminator to just drift out at sea when it died and blows up the child, and then all was for naught.
I kind of want the Terminator to not die but drift out to sea and just have a thing of him, like, with, like, some calm music, him just floating along.
Yeah.
Then he washes up on some island. And he and he forgets he's a robot.
Yes. That would kind of make sense. That would be great. I would appreciate that. This movie was over.
So, what do you give this?
Oh, Lord.
I'm going to give it 4 flung hubcaps out of 10.
I give it 3 drowning robots out of a total of 10 babies bobbing up and down in the water. 3 of which were blown up by a cyborg.
Well, that was American Cyborg Steel Warrior, or the way the which I guess applies to Austin?
Yeah, for all our viewers out there, if you're facing off against a cyborg, please do us a favor and don't try to drown it.
Yeah, the cyborg tried that on the other cyborg, didn't he?
Yes, he fucking did. Did Austin just not know he could breathe or not breathe?
Why can't he breathe? Why is his blood red?
Right? He doesn't have.
Why did the other cyborg not identify him as a cyborg? And assume he's playing a long con like Mary did.
No, he knows his enemy. He knows the enemy. Do you know the enemy?
I know to adapt and overcome. So, I've been Merrick Tomato.
And I've been trying to adapt and overcome.
And we'll see you next week.
Bye.
My cat's been bugging me. I have to let her out.
Bye.